Today, we are talking about how to convert your next 10 coaching clients on Instagram. Yes, I am saying convert. I'm not saying get. I'm not saying let's hope, let's manifest. I say convert, meaning turning the leads that you already have, turning the interest that you already have into paid customer, into paid clients in your coaching offer. Most of you don't have a lead problem. So if you have like, I don't know, 500 followers, you don't have a lead problem. You actually have a conversion problem. Means you have people watching you. You have people DMing you, giving you compliments, asking you questions. You have people who are booking consultation calls with you. And yet, the yes doesn't come. And maybe you are hearing, like, I need to think about it on a consultation call, or I need to talk to my spouse, or they are giving you false yeses. And then after that, they are ghosting you. They love what you are posting, but they are not quite ready yet to actually give you the money in order to work with you to get the transformation. Is that right? And every time when all of these things are happening, your brain immediately goes to, okay, I need more followers, I need more quality followers, I need more leads, I need to post more, I need to pay for ads. No, you don't. The skill you need right now is you need to convert better. You need to convert the attention you already have. And write this down. Visibility without conversion means you are just inspiring people for free. Again, visibility without conversion means you are inspiring people for free, which also means you are running your business for free and it is just an expensive hobby. Kind of like cute for your ego, but it is painful for your bank account. Now you're questioning, how do I continue to pay my bills, continue to pay the business expenses? So today I'm going to walk you through how to shorten your sales cycle, build the demand around your offer, around your program, and actually turn the interest that you're having into clients using your content, using DM conversations and the sales call process. And I want to teach you what you need is not hustle. What you need is not chase. What you need is not beg for money or beg for clients, because we don't do that here. We lead as women of color coaches and industry experts. We coach as the industry experts, and we hold people in their power. We help our people to make the best decision moving forward into their future self, and we help them to make a decision that serves their future. So how and what can you do as the coach, as the content creator in your business, to actually collapse the time to get more people to make the decision if they want to move forward? And making a decision means a yes or a no, not an in between. So let's start with why you are not converting. So if you are not converting your current consultation calls, it's usually one of these things. You only teach in your content and you don't know how to lead as the industry expert. The second reason is you build connection and not authority, which means you are getting friend zoned from your ideal clients in the DMs, in your content, in the sales call as well. Third one is you are marketing to your current version of your audience and you are not building the belief to the future version that wants to invest. That's the missing link. And the last one is, the last reason why you are not converting is you go into sales calls hoping that they will say yes instead of guiding them to make a decision whether it's a yes or a no. So your content here is not just here to educate, it's not here to inspire, it's here to create buyers. And your job is not to prove that you are smart. Your job is not to prove that you are worth it to get paid 5K. That's not your job. Your job is to show people why you are here, why you have the best program, why they should be in your room, why they should be actually taking a chair and get on your table. Your content should not just help people. Yeah, it's good that you're helping people, but your content should move them. It should move them through the belief cycle in order to help them to make a buying decision. So now you're questioning, okay, what should I do in order to get the yes, right? I talk about this all the time inside my group program, Leverage 20. People buy when they believe. People only buy, no matter what it is, no matter at what price point, especially at the high ticket price. People only buy when they believe. They have to believe this transformation, this promise, it is possible for them. They have to believe that in themselves. And a lot of people and women of color coaches, you don't know how to address that belief in your content to shorten the sales cycle, because a lot of people have this self-trust issue. They don't trust themselves. They are so afraid to commit and not to follow. They are afraid to success. They are afraid of failure. Like, they have to believe it is possible for them. And are you addressing that within your content as well to shorten the sales cycle? Second one is they have to believe that they want to get the results with you. Now we talk about the values. We talk about your perspectives. We talk about why they should actually choose you. What is the differentiator for you in the market, in the industry? And the last thing they need to believe is they need to believe that your process can get them there. There are so many processes in the industry to get the transformation you promise. And you have a specific process. Do they believe in that process? That this is the right process in this moment to do it in order to get the results? If one of these three things are missing, if you are not clearly communicating those beliefs in your content, that's why the sales is not happening right now. That's why you are getting ghosted. That's why you are getting friend zoned. That's why people are booking consultation calls with you, but it's not moving forward because one of those three beliefs or all of these three beliefs is missing. So I want you to audit and ask, when someone lands on my content, do they feel the belief that is helping them to move forward? In order to actually do the audit, you have to go back and you have to evaluate the content you are posting. Can you see that it is actually shifting beliefs? You don't need double tap. You don't need the likes. You don't need the save button that people are saving your content in order to see that you're going to actually convert more clients on Instagram. What you need is, do they believe? That's the only question you need to ask in order to evaluate what is working and what is not working. That's the game. That's the game of sales. That is how you're going to actually turn more strangers into customers. If you close, like I have this whole belief, if you closed one stranger already using social media, that is the only proof you need that you can repeat that over and over again. That's it. So the question is, how can you repeat that result over and over again? Okay, that's the game. So my whole philosophy, I'm going to repeat that again. The first customer is like the hardest one. Turning the first stranger into a paid customer who paid you like 4 figures, 5 figures, that's the hardest part. If you did that once, you can do it again. You can do it, you can repeat it over and over and over again till you hit your first 6 figures, then till you hit your 300K mark, and so on and so on. That's the game. So how can you build beliefs in your content to now get more strangers to say yes? The goal for for you is to actually get 10 clients before Christmas, how can you build the beliefs in your content to get the next 10 clients in your coaching offer? So instead of here are the 3 tips and giving the tips, what are the fears your audience are holding? How can you shift the beliefs? How can you show them that fear is normal? How can you how can you help them to overcome the fear that it's not possible for them? How can you help them to overcome that within your content? You have to speak to their identity. You have to speak to the next step. You have to speak to what is really true. Because in their mind of your audience, there are so many things they have tried and it's not working. Now they have so many objections. They are thinking it's not possible. They are thinking it's not possible for them. They are thinking this process is not possible. How can you help them to believe it is possible? How can you help them to believe it is possible with you? How can you help them to believe that your process is possible? Because your content should make your audience think and feel, wow, she sees me, she gets me. Like, I trust her leadership. I trust the way she do it, the way she run her business, the way she do her fitness, the way she is helping to avoid burnout, the way she is helping families to move abroad. This feels safe. Remember, safety sells. Safety sells. Okay, you need to build safety within your content to reduce and to shorten the sales cycle. So your content needs to feel like a leader, right? Your content should feel like a regulated leader, not a panicked coach who is trying to hit the income goal, who is trying to hit the client goal. Everyone can feel the energy. What is the energy you are giving within your content? Is it the regulated leader who wants to impact more and who wants to get more clients because you know your process works and you believe in that? Or are you the panicked coach who is giving the energy within your content that you have to hit this goal, otherwise you cannot pay the bills? No one is obligated to pay you. Period. Right? So you actually need, that is the big shift you need to have in your content to shorten the sales cycle. You need to build the belief. Your belief about how it is possible needs to be transferred in your content to get more yeses on your next sales call. The next one, what you need to do in order to convert the next 10 clients using Instagram is conversations. I strongly believe that you need to have conversations in the DMs to build the relationship, to help someone to book a call. You don't need to talk to everyone. What you need is need to talk to the right people in the right way. Hi, Liz, how are you? In the right way to actually help them to move forward, to actually help them to see why they should book a call with you. There are almost every client before they join Leverage 20, they are sitting on a gold mine of leads. I already know all my clients are swimming in leads because they are not using conversations. They are so afraid of having conversations in the DM. They are so afraid of being ghosted. They are so afraid of being rejected. They are so afraid of saying the wrong things. So inside Leverage 20, we have a whole section where I teach about sell by chat in order to teach you that, hey, you need to have conversations in order to build the relationship, to move your people to book a call with you. And having a DM conversation doesn't start with, hey girl, hey love, hey beauty, whatever, right? The energy you should have in the DM is, how can I add this person value? It's also not how can I sell. It's like, how can I build so much trust that they open up where I can give them value? Whether it's actually inviting them to book a call with you or where you are sending a free training in their inbox to build more belief, to build more relationship. That is safety. When you are safe in yourself, when you are safe in yourself, that is what your people will feel on the other end. because someone will only open up to you when they feel safe enough. So your presence in the DMs is so important when you have conversations with your people in the DMs. So when you do the DM conversations, the goal is not to convert them. I also converted multiple five figures in the DMs, but it's more about how can I actually get them to on a call. How can you talk to them? How can you provide value? And how can you help them to see that you can give more value on a call and get them on a call? So then when it comes to the sales call, it's not about getting a yes. A lot of people think, oh my God, I got them on a sales call. Now they have to say a yes. Sales calls or consultation calls are there to help you people to make the best decision moving forward. So your sales call is where you actually understand what their dream is, you understand what they want to achieve, you kind of understand what is actually going on and what is really stopping them. And one of the big mistakes I did when it comes to sales call, where I left a lot of money on the sales call, is not digging deep into the emotions they are experiencing, and kind of like leaving the sales call on the surface level. But what you need is having like all the hard, like asking the hard question, even though it makes you uncomfortable. For example, it made me uncomfortable to ask my lead how they feel about their financial situation. And because I avoided that, I couldn't dig deep into how they are feeling about their finances, how they are feeling about money. And because of that, kind of like I left the money on the table. So the sales call is where you are helping them to see their future, where you are helping them to see the belief or to believe in their future possibilities, right? There is no pressure. There is no convincing. You are not convincing someone. You are not like, okay, what do you think? Are you joining? You are having this leadership energy where you are leading the call as the coach, as the industry expert. You are having the safe energy that you are transferring, so that the energy, like you are leading with that safety energy, right? You hold their future higher than their fear. This is so important, my friends. So when you want to help someone to make a decision, help them to make a decision from their future self, from their higher self, not from the fear that they are having right now. And when you show up like that, when you help someone to make a decision from that place, they feel safe to buy. They feel powerful to buy from you. They feel ready to buy from you. So I know so many women of color coaches, they are like, oh my God, I need the script. My current script is wrong, or my current script is not working, or I'm like, what should I do next? What's the next strategy? The next strategy is honestly asking yourself, do you make your people feel safe to buy? And you won't get that safe energy when you don't feel safe to actually help them to make a decision and to actually ask them uncomfortable questions. I don't give my clients scripts. I have frameworks that I teach to do sales calls to get more yeses. I even call this framework the scriptless framework, because every sales call will be different, because every human being is different. So it's more about learning how to help someone to make a buying decision where they are feeling safe, where they are feeling ready, where they are feeling powerful. So I want you to stop asking, how do I get the next client? Start asking, how do I become the coach someone feels safe investing in? And from that question, from that shift, you will actually run your business. So if right now you are like, okay, I know I need to feel more confident in converting the clients, I want the sales to feel like service, that is exactly what we do inside Leverage 20. We grow your identity first. We build your content strategy to actually build belief in your audience, to transfer your belief in your audience's belief system so that they want to move forward with you. So when you convert the leads you already have, you stop chasing, you stop hustling, you stop questioning, because the current people are already ready to pay you. But are you doing and are you being the coach where your people want to pay you? Where your people feel like, okay, she's the coach for me. So if you want to convert your next 10 clients on Instagram without burnout, even if you feel like I am invisible online right now, I want you to DM me 10 and I will send you the details for my group program Leverage 20. You are closer than you think. You are so much more closer to your 10 clients than you think, because you already have the leads. Now you need to build the skill. You need to refine the skill and get coaching on the skill, how to convert the next 10 clients. And you don't need to wait until January. You don't need to wait until the new year. Actually, in the coaching industry, it's a proof, it's evidence that November, December, and January you will make the most money. So don't wait until January. Don't wait for the new year. Don't wait for a new strategy. Don't wait for the new planner vibes. You just need to learn the skill of how to convert the leads you already have and make clean decisions in your business. That's it. So I want you to imagine it's Christmas, you're with your family. I want you to feel peace because you are doing the work right now in order to feel the peace, not the stress, moving forward to 2026. You will feel proud that you have the 10 next clients. You already have created that revenue, you have created that impact, and you have to prove to yourself that you are the coach who knows how to convert clients on Instagram.